Hey, so you're probably wondering if it's possible to actually beat Cyberpunk with only your fist. Well, I really can't tell you until I actually attempt to try to beat the game first. So we're gonna be finding out together. I am writing a script before I start, so we really won't know until we run into a problem or something. I was thinking to myself, wondering if I even beat the game with only my fist because the game is long enough, like through a regular playthrough. Like it literally, I think my first playthrough took me like maybe like a few days, like 2, 3 days, just about. And I was not about to do that with just only my fist because, oof. But, you know, we're gonna truck through it, I guess. So I started a new game, you know, yada yada, made a character. The only thing to note, I guess, is that I did put a face tattoo on my guy to acknowledge that he is a menace to society. Then the only skills that are really reasonable to use is the body stuff and, like, you know, all that health things, yada yada. So I did try to cap it out, but he only capped at 6, so I just put it at whatever. So here we are, right at the bar. That dude needed some help. He had some problem with Kirk, blah blah blah, yada yada. You know, you've been through this, I'm pretty sure if you played the game already. I met up with Kirk and Big Joe. Anyways, so we're trying to make it a deal, understanding, mutual understanding. So I took off, left the bar, met with Padre, with something in the. Anyways, on the way to drop off, we got pulled up by some hooligans. They were very, so I told him to shove it, and he called me a
shit bucket.
So I continue on with no problem until cops pulled up. Great. After the cops had their way with Jackie and me, Jackie claims that we're going to be the best of friends. First mission. Well, if you don't include the first one, because that doesn't really count as a mission since you failed. Anyways, now it's mission time. Alright? And I'm going to be honest. I did fight everyone my first run through, but I got my ass kicked. Now hear me out. Listen. Stealth is an option here because, one, you're technically still using your hands, and I'm not really using, you know, another weapon or anything. So I'm going to use my stealth to my advantage here. And obviously it went more smoothly than the last one. And run it all down, I guess, you know, we talked to the trauma team, talked to the fixer. Then I was on the road. We were on the way home, and then we got pulled up again, you know, because it's Night City. Why don't you get pulled up by everyone, I guess? Don't worry. I didn't shoot at them even though you're supposed to, kind of. I mean, I just trucked a few bullets here and there. I didn't shoot at all, promise. I only just got shot at. On the way home, I leveled up, so I put the attribute into body and picked the rush perk. After I went to bed, Act 1 started. On my way to Jackie, I threw hands with a robot. Then I talked to Jackie about our next job. But before that, I met with Vic and got some upgrades. Right after that, I was on my way to meet Dex. But I heard some gunshots and investigated. And I'm kind of happy I did because I wouldn't have found whatever this monstrosity is. Yeah. This game's perfect. Don't worry. It's great. 10 out of 10. Then I went to the car, talked to Des about the job, and he told me to get out. Beat some goons up on the way. Caused out. Met with her. Got abused by her grunts. After that, I met with Jackie to get the spider bot. Oh yeah, don't punch mines. They implode. Explode. Implode. They blow up. Just don't punch them, alright? Got in the elevator. Told the dude why I was here. You know, he wouldn't let me pass until, you know, told him why I was here because yeah. After that, Royce pulled up. I gave him my lunch money and had to fight my way out. Yeah, I actually did fight. Don't worry. I punched everyone, knocked everyone, even though it was a pain. And yes, I did sneak out. I'm not fighting Royce. What do you want me to do? Punch the robot mecha thing? I'm not doing that. Once I got outside, we were greeted by Militech. Then I informed Dex the job was over. Alright, on to the next one, I guess. After that, I headed over to Lizzie's bar, met Evelyn and Judy. Went through all the beady stuff. Oh lord, it took forever. Headed off to Afterlife after. Met up with Jackie there. Then discussed the heist with Dex again. Finally, it's time for the heist. Delamy picked this up and I had to suffer through the whole ride. Couldn't skip most of the dialogue. Then once we finally walked inside, I told the guard that we were carrying nukes to let us in. They did. Got to their room and launched the bot. I had to guide the flathead to its destination. Took a while. After that, we went towards the penthouse. We opened the safe and grabbed the relic, then witnessed a murder. Yeah, someone's got daddy issues. Then I had to succeed, but failed. Now, we had to get out of the building. I have priority number 1. I was thinking about just fighting people, but it would be better just to sneak around. It would be a lot better. But I did fail at that because I suck at sneaking, I guess. So I had to fight the security anyways, so it didn't matter. I was fighting everyone until a whole transformer pulled up. So I dipped out. And when we went down the elevator, Delamy came, and we were out. Once we were out, and I did everything I could to try to avoid this, but you cannot avoid this. Well, you can't because, you know, it's part of the mission. It's part of the whole script of the game. You have to shoot these drones. They will follow you. They will hunt you. They will shoot at you. I took so many bullets just staring at the drone. You can't do nothing about it. You can't like do the GTA flip them off thing. You can't do it. That's it for the challenge. You can't get past the drones at all. I just watched the drones shoot at me, kill me. I waited it out. When I waited it out, blew up at the end. But that's it. You can't be Cyberpunk with only your fist. It kind of forces you to shoot at the drone. Like you can't get around it. It's part of the game script, I guess. Story, whatever. Now since the challenge is impossible to beat without shooting a gun, I'm considering continuing it with this being the only exception of using a gun. I won't use it anywhere else or try to use it anywhere else unless like the game scripts it. I don't plan to do it in this video. I may be coming back to it soon, but I don't know if I want to because this took a while, and anyways, I think I'm just gonna go punch myself to sleep mentally.
Watch it, jackass!
She keep calling every single night. Yeah, no, I don't mind, but look at the vibe. Almost to the God, I'm in your mind. Swear I wanna die, yeah. When you cross my little, I wanna die, yeah. No, I'm not a riot, yeah. I might start a riot, yeah. I'm so fucking tired, yeah. So what's up? What you say? Feeling good, I'm feeling great. Tired of the